All right, Jez, I think the look on your face when we got you out of the locker room tells the story there. You're absolutely delighted with that one.
I thought it was a good performance. It was nice to have H and Turner on the park together for after a long time. It makes a huge difference when you get them on the park. And he showed we're more. We work as a unit when Turner is there. His leadership up front is sensational. He knows how to play the press. He knows how to play the style of play I want to play, and he brings H and Ken into the game really well. It allows Chris to then dictate the game for us. So it worked out really well.
Nil all at half time. They probably just shaded the chances at that point. You really turned it on in the second half there. Where do you think you got control of the game in the second?
I thought they had the first 10, 15. I thought we were pretty comfortable from then onwards. I think we hit the post once, maybe twice, even in the first half. So I thought we were, to be honest, I thought we were the better team in the second half of the first half. Second part of the first half. So from then onwards, I mean, we should have been up 1-0 within the first 2 minutes of the second half. We just kept missing. For some reason, we attracted the post today.
And some pretty nice set-piece delivery from Cameron Steele with the left foot. You must be been working on that one on the training track, hasn't he?
We've been, well, you know my style of play. Free kicks is part of the game, and we do value that part of the game. So it's good to see that we actually put some away today. We've been getting close, and always the ball's been just hanging around, and no one seems to be putting it in the back of the net. It's good to see that today we actually delivered some of those.
3 weeks in a row, an absolute stunner from Keenan, and this time the knockout bloke.
It definitely is. I keep saying that he should be, the first name or one of the names for the Tassie team. He's been consistent. He's been good. He's scoring goals. He's beating his man. So I can't see anyone ahead of him at the moment.
How much of an asset to a side is it having a defender who can bob up for goals as routinely as he seems to be doing?
Not just his, the fact that he's fit and he's energetic and gets up and down. It's just his energy levels that he brings to the team. He brings everybody with him. He talks, he drives, he doesn't give up. It's just like a pit bull, literally. So, you have someone like him on the park, he just lifts everybody up. So, he's a huge asset.
He just has that work rate, doesn't he?
Yes, he's a leader. He leads by example. He doesn't need to have the armband, but he acts like one. So. Can't ask for more than that. 2
wins against the Zebras since you took charge. I'm guessing a sign of things to come. You'll be hoping that you'll start regularly taking the big 4 scalps, I guess.
Hopefully. As I said at the interview today, I think we had one bad game against Clarence and one average game against Ronnie City. The others has been just like today. We just can't seem to finish. We create heaps of chances. In terms of teams creating chances, we have always created more chances than the opposition. I think the only one that's created more chances against us has been Devonport. When we played them, I think every other team we've actually completely had better possession. We may not have possession, but we definitely have the chances. That's for sure. Last week against Riverside, we should have buried the game by a decent margin. Just can't finish. Today was the same. That's one part of the game that we have to improve. It's good to finally get 3 goals, and that allows us to win the game.
Any players you like to single out? Any other players?
No, we are a team. There is no such thing as a single player. As we work as a unit, everyone works hard. There's no exemption for anyone. Even Turner has to work his ass out. There is no sort of a king in the team. We're all soldiers and we work really hard.
Good. Thank you, Jess.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. A friend will ask, was it offside that was the contention around that third goal?
Well, I'm down the other end, but that's what the guy said. The question was who played them on. Now, nothing to do about it. You guys got a better view than me, you got the camera. Was it offside?
No, I didn't see that bit.
So, I can't comment. It's silly for me to comment.
No, totally fair. Outside of those flash points, what did you think of your team's performance out there this evening?
It was a battle. I knew it was going to be a battle. They play one way. Weren't good enough.
Do you think
set plays we got caught out, so kills us.
Is that a bit of a surprise given the height in your team that you're being exploited at set pieces?
No, I don't think it's a surprise. I think they've done it to us 3 times this year, and we just can't come back. We're just not physical enough in the air. We've got a lot of height, but we don't seem to win too many balls. But, we work on it. It doesn't work, so I know got a fair idea what I've got to do, but I'm not going to say it in front of a bloody camera, mate, let me tell you.
I thought Nicky Edwards played pretty well tonight, mate. What are your thoughts there? Made some good attacking runs.
Yeah, I mean, Tanner, I hate singling out different players at different
fair
times. I mean, I think that when you start to question us, start questioning about the game, the tactics and things like that, rather than individuals, because, I mean, realistically, there's 22 guys in the park and there's another 6 come on, lots of little flash points, lots of clatter, lots of banter, lots of other things. You know, give credit to Kingborough. Stop. We can't look for excuses. We weren't there. I mean, I thought, you know, we come back twice. And to give the third one away, well, yeah, that's it. But
I'll rephrase the question then. Where do you think the tactics went wrong in the second half?
I don't think they went wrong. I just think we weren't able to manage the long ball into the box, and that's it. And we didn't win the second ball. Now we can talk about it. They drop people behind the ball. We know what they're going to do. We need to win the second ball against them. They get a bit of a run on, and they're good at it. So that's what it's at. And that's what football's about. So we've got to be a lot stronger in those areas. I mean, yeah, it didn't work, so go back, but it's fine.
Do you think this team should have been ahead at half time?
I mean, I think we had the better chances. I think if we'd scored the one that Hoogie just got a knee to it. But we did a lot of good stuff, but we didn't get him wide enough early enough. The 2 wingers probably came a little bit too early, and we knew Cohen was going to man-for-man Hoogie, so we pushed him a little higher. Maybe we blocked a few runs by doing that. We tried to change it a little bit. We just moved Jaden a little higher in the second half, and I think that worked for us. But we just didn't get the quality of the balls in, and we didn't want to put long, high balls into the box because that's their strength, and we need to get more balls. But we didn't get the speed of the ball into Sanders quick enough, and then the supporting runs off. I mean, interesting whether Sunday was offside at the end, but he still missed, so it didn't make a difference.
Jan Hurtz's final game for the
club
that's
Jan. He asked us about a month ago if he'd go home early. He's retiring, he tells me. He's going back to set up to work in Czechoslovakia, or Czech, he tells me. But he's going a little holiday on the way back, and then they're starting a business and things like that with his family. So, yeah, we'll miss him hugely. He's been great for us. Even tonight, his battle returning was superb. I mean, 2 real battlers. I mean, they don't give an inch. Lots of fun. That's like football used to be. And you get up and play it, and there's no free kicks now. Maybe we're a bit soft.
Thank you, Dave.